Sure, Mzawa.
Hey, who's it?
Ah, good, my dog.
No, it's been a long time. People have been asking for a wrap of the season.
Yeah.
It's been a couple of weeks since we've been on, but today we're just gonna come through. We'll just wrap up the season. There's a few off seasons in a couple of codes.
Yeah.
So let's just go back in time and talk about how the sporting season has been so far.
Yeah, I think we chose the right time to wrap up the season. It's off season for a few sporting codes, and it's on season for a few sporting codes. So we can wrap up what we've covered, and we can also try to predict what is to happen in the near future. So yeah, man, let's do it, man. Yeah, welcome back to the matchup. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and viewing our sessions. It's another sport conversation, and we're gonna give you some awesome content. Ta.
Sure. But where I'd like to start is the interviews that we've done. I've been looking at some of the people that we've spoken to, and the progress that they've made since they've been on the show.
Yeah, I think we actually need, in season 2, maybe we need just an episode where we bring a few just to give us their progress.
Do a few catch-ups.
Yeah, do a few catch-ups. I know with the Spartans and Active Growth Football and Sports Academy, they've been doing well. I've seen that they're making some progress in terms of the coach himself and the academy.
Okay.
Yeah, I know they're going to be participating in, I think it's called St. Stephen's Easter Sports something.
Sure.
I just need to get the correct word. Sorry guys, but yeah, they're going to be participating in that in 2023.
Okay.
I've seen that the Midrand High Football Club has been doing well in their specific league, and he's the coach there, Edgar Mloko.
So this is our interview with Coach Edgar.
Coach Edgar,
the football
academy owner and football coach. Yes,
sure.
Junior football coach.
Okay.
So yeah, he's progressing well. I know you've been keeping an eye on East Rand Rangers Sports Club.
I've been keeping abreast of the team.
Yeah.
Recently they got a kit sponsorship.
Oh, dope.
Uniforms as well.
And they were asked for that actually on the show. Yeah.
I think they also got equipment as well. So.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
So most of the things that they asked for
happen.
Yeah. So
maybe it's our platform. You never know. They spoke about it. They put it to the universe. So yeah.
So they're progressing well because it's not just a netball. Even though we spoke about netball, it's not a netball club. It's a sports club.
But that's why they named it that.
Yeah.
That's essentially East Rand Sports
Club. Yeah. So I also saw their football team.
Okay.
As well, a few youngsters practicing and I think it's a for now I think it's a junior team, but they were calling on people to register and come join the football team, netball team. So I think
Fresh Apple, we're going to cover one of their games. You must come through, guys.
Check. So it's one of those things.
Yeah.
It's growing, and I think the paperwork that they said they were struggling with has now been sorted out.
Okay, that's dope, man.
So yeah, our platform is opening doors.
Yeah, and that's that. I think one of the things a lot of people miss with our podcast, we're not here to criticize the big guys or the small guys.
Yeah.
It's a platform where sports should live and breathe. And when I'm seeing this progress, for me, it's like we are essentially ticking the boxes we wanted to tick.
Yeah.
People talk about sports for fun.
Yeah.
So if we're going to make it a reality and make sports a form of a profession, I think we are living our own form of destiny. Yeah,
because I think, look, we do have light-hearted conversations about sport, and we do it in a light-hearted way, but our bigger mission is to have people know that even if you have a small team at Kasi or in the rural areas or whatever, that's where it starts. You can
grow.
You start there, and then you become these sports teams that you want. You become that agent. You become that administrator, that coach. you know.
I mean, our podcast, our first episode had something like 2 comments. And now we're running on like 9, 10.
So it gets there.
Yeah, Nazis are cooler as much as the people we put on our platform are cooler. So thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah. So speaking of the progress of the people that come through, look, one of our most educational programs was the Netball one.
Yeah.
And we had a few things that we covered there. The World Cup that's coming up.
Yeah.
Professionalizing
the netball space. Yeah.
And just recently, there's been a few interesting deals that are happening with Netball South Africa.
Yeah. I know Netball SA has given, I think, 24 players contracts.
Their first pro contracts.
Yeah, professional contracts. Yeah, let me put it that way. So, Netball South Africa has given 24 first team players netball professional contracts, which means they get paid monthly.
Yeah.
We don't know their salaries, we don't want to know, but the mere fact that these ladies who are national ambassadors of our netball sport are now paid monthly from a form of a body that runs this sport. For me, it's big news, bro.
But how does it work? Like, just for someone who doesn't know. So if before I was playing for the national team, I needed to be playing for the national team and have a full-time job.
Yeah.
How does the dynamic change?
So pre this contractual engagement, they what is called semi-pro.
Okay.
So semi-pro is like you have a day job.
Okay. Then you practice after hours.
And then you practice after hours. But when you practice after hours, the coach only has a limited time to your access. She can't randomly come to your house and say, "Hey, Chief, yazima ukumele ushute. Your wrist, or you're this, or you're that." Yeah, but now, because now you are professionally signed to the organization, the coach has
you are employed by.
You are employed. Okay. You are. And as much as we like to think sports is not like employment, in a form it is. But in this instance, now the coach needs access to you 24 hours. And Coach Badenhorst, she did mention this on a national platform. She was like, she's very happy with this because it's progress of we are going towards professionalizing South African netball.
Yeah.
And you must remember, when it comes to netball in the world, we are usually number 3, number 4. Always England, New Zealand are the guys who are above us. Sometimes England, sometimes Australia. But most of the time, we are 3rd or 4th.
Okay.
So now these people, they were semi-pros then.
Okay.
Now imagine when they are professionals and all they have to concentrate on is netball.
Okay. Okay.
And that's their full-time salary.
Okay.
Look at the dedication.
But how long is the contract for? Is it past the World Cup?
I think it's for now. I think for now it's 24 months. So it's gonna be from.
It's a 2-year contract.
It's a 2-year contract, meaning post World Cup 2023.
Okay.
But I think they're also testing the waters because we spoke about how sponsorship comes into play, corporate South Africa comes into play, and for me, I feel like corporate South Africa listened, whether it was us or other people. They listened. They felt like we need to look at how we can professionalize netball. We need to look at how young South African women and men, because netball is not, it's a unisex sport.
Like we also learned.
Yes.
Men also play.
So it's a growing sport, and the commercialization of it can also grow, which I'm happy with. And I think platforms like Abo Super Sport, platforms like MultiChoice, I think also the East Rand Rangers Sports Club, they spoke about like and brands like Tweezer and all that. There's certain energy drinks or sports drinks or whatever.
Telkom as well.
Telkom is there as well. So these corporate giants are looking at essentially at a way where they can expand their portfolios. So netball could be a platform where they can expand their portfolios.
Yeah, I think a big part of this is the the global eyes being on the country. So the World Cup has. So now there's on top of the contracts, right?
Yeah.
There's also the program which is being supported by SuperSport.
Yeah.
Where they'll support them with coaching and all sorts of things.
But SuperSport Schools has been doing that, because remember when Coach Edgar was here, she was like, well, he was like, when he tried to work with SuperSport Schools, they told him that he concentrated on only 3 sports, but their brand wanted more. Yeah. So clearly, with whomever they work with, when in the terms of the SuperSport Schools brand and Spur, they recognize sports like tennis, they recognize sports like athletics, they recognize sports like netball, obviously, and then our bread and butter, football, rugby, cricket.
Yeah, but I think the corporates have stepped up and they've seen the opportunity, because if you have the audiences, the corporates will come. You know?
Do you think it came from a conscious decision or another way of expanding their financial portfolio? Just on a personal level. It's got nothing to do with us criticizing you. We are here to speak sports, and we need to look at the whole spectrum of it.
You mean the
corporates,
the broadcasting team?
No, the corporates. The broadcasting is always money, chief. Never mind those guys. We are talking corporates now.
Well, I mean, if there's potential, man, it's also, because just remember, there's also the CSI element of it.
Yeah.
There's the
CSI is corporate social
investment.
Yeah.
There's sponsorship as well.
Yeah.
But there's it's a big sport. Netball is a massive sport.
Yeah.
You understand? I mean, I don't think there are many schools, unisex schools, that don't play netball.
Yeah.
Don't offer netball.
It's one of the primary sports for females.
Yeah. So
as schools, that is.
As a sponsor,
schools,
I would also see value in it. There's also big social leagues that people play in.
Yeah.
You know, so the interest is there. The only thing that was missing now was a broadcast platform.
Yeah.
Which now one of the broadcasters offers.
Yeah.
So those two things coming together at the World Cup, which will also have that global reach.
Yeah.
So it only makes financial sense as well, commercial sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about it? Do you think we played our part in voicing out for?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, we.
Shut up.
This is what we are doing.
Yeah.
This is what we are doing. This is the part that we play.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, guys, get in the comments. Let us know how you feel about netball. Let us know if you need more education. Yeah, we'll find a way. We'll always find a way. You're people for the Matchup TV, and we are also people for you. So we'll make it work.
Yeah, but I mean, look, I think we always keep up to date with things.
Yeah.
You know, so even if we take time on issues, but when we do talk about issues, they're always relevant.
Yeah.
They're always trying to move the needle in the right direction in the sporting ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? So
you're right.
So I'm really happy. It's one of the things that I'm actually quite happy about, netball, and
the progress of
the sport.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
And to actually see the World Cup next year, what it will do for.
I'm hoping someone out there, sponsors, guys, look at us, can take us down to Cape Town, and we can go watch a few games, record a few games, have a few interviews, and yeah, man, just put more like eyes on the sport.
Yeah.
Just not only because it's commercially viable, but I feel like it's a sport that could change a lot of people's lives. In terms of imakasi, rural, even in the burbs, there's people who are good at the sport, and the sport is overlooked. So yeah, let's try and make people have some more bread on their table. But yeah, outside of that, it's transfer season, dog. How are you feeling about that? And it's transfer season, like internationally.
Yeah.
You can talk South Africa, you can talk England, you can talk Italy. It's up to you, dog.
There's not too many transfers I'm excited about.
Yeah. Why?
No, first, before we get to the transfers, right? Transfer season, two things happen.
Yeah.
People get new contracts.
Transfer season, football. We're talking football
transfer
now.
season.
Yeah.
So, there's two things that happen. People get new teams. People get sold. People get loaned.
Yeah.
But if you look at the football, we're looking at the PSL, South African Football League.
Yeah.
The PSL, right? Right now,
Premiership.
there's a problem with. I think there's a big money issue from the movement I'm seeing with the players, right?
Okay.
And this is something we need to get. This is something.
This guy's gonna bash my club. I can see it coming.
This is something we need to get the players' union. I think we need to have a chat to them about.
We need to maybe get someone from the union to come talk to us, maybe.
The way,
so we can have a better understanding.
Yeah, of what role do they play in transfers, the dispute resolution, you know. So if I now am out of contract, or if a team hasn't paid me for X amount of time, you know, so that's my biggest concern. It looks like a lot of people are losing clubs, players. I haven't seen like this in a very long time.
Yeah, Amazulu released about 13 players.
Yeah.
Maritzburg released about 16 or not 15 players.
That's a lot.
The Chiefs released about 13 players.
And this is only the beginning. So
yeah,
how big are these squads, man? For you to release 15 players, how many people were you having?
I think the biggest squad I've seen in South African football for a very long time is Sundowns squad. They have like 33 top-notch players, like literally 33. All at 33, it's quality. Akunakuthi uyofaka isaga.
But are they? Because how many players can you register?
No, you register per season. So like for AFCON, you register 20 something.
Okay.
And then for the league, you register about 30.
30.
30.
So they have 30 in the league. So there's about 2 teams. And then
it's like 15.
And then they have. So Amazulu released the whole team.
Amazulu released maybe their B squad.
Okay, but anyway, either way, going back to
Amazulu and Maritzburg, they released both their B squads.
How can Maritzburg have so many players?
No, but you must remember, you can also when you release players.
I'm not saying they can't have this many players, but
you are deregistering.
Oh, you are clearing your salary.
Yeah, you're clearing your salary.
Okay.
You're also clearing what you have registered with the PSL, which is the Professional Soccer League.
Oh, so that next season you can buy
Next season you can buy more and you can register. And you must remember, because of how now the MTC, which is the Multi-Choice Disky Challenge, and the PSL, which is essentially same mother body, but just different naming conventions. If you register a player from your MDC, chances are their pay packet is about 5 to 6 times lower than a professional player.
Okay.
And I think that's why teams like Abu Baroka survived, because they would just graduate
the junior players to the
top team.
Okay.
And then when they register, they'd register like 23 players. And they know they can just go back to the MDC team and pick up anytime they needed to.
So the MDC players, they are part of the first team.
They are.
You can call on them anytime.
But you must register them.
Okay.
And that's why Kaizer Chiefs was not so long ago had to go to court. Ubabzola Machavu was saying that in December they just graduated 2 players that haven't been registered.
Oh, I see.
It's when Chiefs had COVID, that whole
COVID saga.
Outbreak.
Okay, I see.
So they just graduated 2 players without registering them with the PSL.
Okay.
They registered them with the MDC, but not with the PSL.
Okay.
So that's why, like, if you have, so for instance, I'll make an example with a team I really love, Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi at 27 peso.
Yeah.
Umfana njengo in his time. Well, now he's a first team player. Usiphelele Mkhulisi, Upito.
Okay, so was he registered?
He was registered on both. He was registered on MDC and with the first team. So when Pito Musimane needed him, he could just pull him from that team and put him in the first team.
So I'm going off track a bit. But now if I'm a PSL first team player.
Yeah. You can't
let's say for hypothetical,
you must remember
I'm
with
18.
MDC you must be a certain age.
Yeah, let's say I'm 18.
Yeah, 18, yes.
I play the first team.
You play the first team
of whatever PSL team.
Yeah. But
do I have to be registered in both?
Yeah.
I can't just go down.
You can't just go down.
Okay.
You must be registered to play
in both
leagues.
spaces. Okay.
And most of the time, at the time, Peter would use him as like a substitute. He wasn't really a first team player.
Okay.
So essentially, that's how I'm looking at a club like Maritzburg or an Amazulu could look at that space. They would look at one of their juniors as squad members, not first team players, squad members.
But okay, fine. No, that's cool. I just need to clarify this.
No, it's okay. And also
the
for
player
our people,
bloodbath, is what I'll call it, because there's a lot of players without clubs now.
Yeah.
There's the rumor mill is going on.
Yeah.
But okay, let's speak about. I'm saying there's no signing that has excited me. Which signing have you caught on the radar?
Umbule to Sundowns for me is a.
Why is that an exciting signing for you?
Not exciting. It's a thorn.
Is it a big signing?
It's a thorn in my crown.
Is it a big signing? Do you think it's a big signing?
I think it's a good signing, but wrong team. Because for me, Umbule is a.
How are the numbers looking?
I want to go there, but I want to also be very critical of it.
Okay.
I feel like Sundowns' success has got to their head. They don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know if you listen to rap music, but there's this song that talks about like money goes head straight to my mind. Like lenyuki abahlalisa.
Okay.
Abasazi bayenze like.
But okay, wait.
No, wait. I want to go back where I say it's a thorn in my crown.
Okay.
Umbule for me is a typical 10, a Thabo Moki kind of player.
Okay.
He sits behind them, a striker, we are supplier, we are tribula.
Okay.
Sometimes I
Yeah.
What is he going to do? Where is he going? Unless he's going to be converted into an 8, where he becomes a box to box, and I don't see him becoming that player because he's lazy. He's not fit enough to be a box to box.
But okay, no. But now, if you're looking at it in that sense, of he's a 10. Do you not think maybe if they vary the way they play, maybe they want to use him for a different
Chief, we already have 3 10s.
No,
we have Sirinho, we have Mayema, we have Kapinga. And when they play, they don't even play like 10s. They play like free 8s.
No, but think about what I'm saying. If the guy is buying, there's a reason why he's buying. There's 2 options. Either he's going to convert him, or he wants a different variation of.
I think we're killing South African football. I'm a Mamelodi Sundowns fan, but I think we're killing South African football.
Take yourself out of the situation. Let's go back to the signing. What don't you like about the signing? Not as a fan. Just generally.
As a sports analyst.
As a sports person.
As a sports analyst, I feel like Umayema is coachable. Umayema is younger. Umayema has more hunger. I feel like Kapinga, same attributes.
Okay.
Sirinho will leave soon.
Yeah.
Because he's older, South American, wants to go back home, speak his language whatsoever.
Okay.
Umbule is ill-disciplined.
Okay.
What he did to SuperSport was dirty. I don't recognize that.
But what? By forcing the move.
Wait, can I finish? You asked me a question. Allow me.
You're saying a lot. That
okay.
You might assume people know. People don't know these things.
Okay, he forced the move
from
SuperSport to Sundowns. He dropped his tools down. He didn't
come to training.
He gained weight.
Okay.
So
there was a discipline issue.
There was a discipline issue.
Okay.
And the Sundowns, a club that believes in high performance, high pressure, high reward, high risk. I feel like he's a comfort person.
But considering the staff, the backroom staff, technical team.
Yeah.
The strict nature of the club.
Abo Prastiv, Abo Mancoba.
Yeah, you have someone who can
father
talk
figures, disciplinarians.
So do you think they would have signed him if they didn't think they could fix him?
I think they believe they can change his mindset. Yeah. But my qualm in all of this is how he left. Because he's been at SuperSport since he was 17 years old or something like that.
From Harmony, From Harmony Development in Free State. Yeah.
Angeke ungikhulise bese ngiyabuya ngiyakhafulela. Yabona the way uTebogo Mokoena avayile, it's different to the way Usipho Mbule avayile.
It's 2 different people.
But I'm not saying they are the same.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the action of saying, I want out.
Okay, no, but again, okay, I get what you say. These are two different characters.
But we are personalizing it.
Yeah.
What signing did you see? Guys, get in the chats. Let us know if you feel what you feel about Usipho Mbule or Tebogo Mokoena, or maybe how Sundowns is chowing Super Sport United as their academy.
Yeah. But let's not go there. Look, Mbule is a hype side. People have been talking about that signing. I don't know about it. I just feel like we need young kids, man, who are signed for these big teams.
Yeah.
You know,
hence I spoke about Kapinga and Miami. They are about 23, 24. Sipombulu Nanga 26.
Apparently it's 24. You know,
apparently
it's 20. No, that's what they say. No. Apparently it's 24. I don't know.
Right,
I'm
sure.
saying apparently because I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know the guy that well.
Okay,
you know. Yeah. No, listen, you get me off track now. So what I'm saying is that I get the guys that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Maema and the Kapingas and whoever.
Yeah.
Dupree is there in Stellenbosch and these guys.
Dupree signing a course.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a very exciting signing.
Apparently.
We need to talk about it.
No, we'll go there. We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're moving around the league, right?
Yeah.
So it's Mbule. So my point is that I want to hear about the youngsters, you know, that we don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about a guy. No, we said that guy. You know what I mean?
He's been playing the league. He's got about 100 games or something like that.
Baggage,
Sure.
you know.
Sure.
There's that kid who the Pirates fans have been screaming about for
Radio
years.
Pan.
Yeah.
Radio Man.
Radio Pan. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing.
I
his
think
name
it's
right.
Radio Pan.
Radio Pan.
I think he's so too.
They say he's
Radio Pan,
19.
Yeah. Mm.
They say he's a 19-year-old. Apparently.
Isn't he going to cheaper for a loan?
Why are they doing that?
But you know, cheaper is like Pirates.
No, but now it's signed now. It's got a
no, it's a
contract.
loan. He's still a Pirates player.
No, but I'm saying he's got a professional contract first. Because earlier
he's gonna be first team player at cheaper.
But is he a Pirates first team registered
I
player?
don't think so. I think they are loaning him to see if he can make the cut.
Make me understand, man.
Okay, wait.
So wait.
Let me break it down to you.
He's a Pirates player.
He's a Pirates development player.
Who's getting loaned to
He's
cheaper.
being loaned to cheaper to play first team football. He's going to sign his first professional contract
with
cheaper United for a season.
Is there a
the
buyback
season
clause?
will be no, it's not. It's a loan. It's not a sell pipe back. It's a loan.
Wait.
Chief,
how is that even possible? How are you going to loan me someone?
When you count the PSL,
Wait.
PSL mess.
No, wait. Let's move back. We were talking about signings now. So we're going back. I'm saying this Radio Pane kid.
Yeah. Radio Man. Bambisa ngo Radio Man. That boy ushaye 23 goals in 22 outings. Yes, he's strong.
Where? In the MDC.
MDC. Yeah. Chief.
No, I'm not asking. I'm asking.
Chief, come on. In a struggling Orlando Pirates club in MTC, by the way, because MTC the strongest teams there. It's cheaper. It's Sundowns. It's Chiefs. And Stellenbosch. Stellenbosch
kids. They're doing well.
No, but in Royal AM is money.
No, but they're
just
doing well.
playing.
No, but they're doing well. Okay, wait. No, wait. If this guy scored 23 goals
in 22 games
in the MDC,
yeah,
and the top scorer in the PSL scored what?
Oh, the Namibian Ushalulile. I think he scored 22
goals. Okay, so let's say hypothetically speaking.
No, he scored. Uradio Pane scored more than Ushalulile because he scored 23 in 22 games.
Okay, no, let's put that aside. So someone who say the MDC league is weaker. Is weaker.
Yeah.
Okay, half those goals, right? Let's say it scores 10-11. How many strikers in the PSL have scored 10-11 goals?
Only Letswalo. Letswalo scored 15.
9 of those are penalties.
Chief, come on. How are you going to be like that?
No, I'm just stating facts.
Okay. So
why is this kid not playing?
You're saying Radio Pane should be playing first team football?
For Pirates, yes.
And Pirates don't really have a striker. You're right. Like, who's that guy? Kwame Pepra, yeah, this Kwame Pepra.
You see? No, you see, this is what I'm saying. This is what that's what would excite me more. If you're telling me about MDC players or player from what the Mutsepe League, you know,
APC. Yeah.
ABC Mutsepe, you don't know there's a guy who's 16, 17.
And we used to have that because I mean, like, Abo Junior, Abo Konjuban, Lumfana Lobega Shisa Cool, Abo Leslie Manyathela, may his soul rest in peace. They came through at like 17, 18 and they killed the league, man. So I think right now, because there's more to lose in terms of financials, the coaches are afraid to play younger players. Because, for instance...
Okay, but what are the older players doing that's different? If you're a striker and you're going to score 1 goal, man, in a season.
No, there's a lot. There's financials, there's endorsements, there's like pulling eyes to the TVs. Because, for instance, if you hear what to Penat Park, it's sorry to use that example, but if you hear what to Penat Park,
getting personal.
But if you hear what to Penat Park is playing, and Umukoko Wabugeli 2010.
Come on.
Chances are you're gonna watch Chiefs. You're not gonna watch Isibaya. You're gonna watch Chiefs.
You watch Isibaya. Look at football now. No, let's not go there. We're getting sidetracked. Transfers.
Okay, back to transfers. Okay, transfers.
So you said Sipho Mbule?
Sipho Mbule is exciting. Ashley Tupri.
The exciting was big.
It's exciting to the general populace.
Okay.
But
okay, cool.
For a sports analyst like you and I, who has more...
How much rumored money is it?
It's 9 million. Chiefs
offered
6.
Let's go back. Let's go back.
Chiefs offered 6 and Sundowns came in swooping for 9 million.
9 million rand.
Yeah.
9 million rand.
9 pa.
For Sipho Mbule.
That's the rumor.
24-year-old guy.
Apparently 24.
24 years old.
Yeah.
9 meter. Didn't play the whole of last season.
Didn't play the rest of this year. He last played in December. So he hasn't played since January.
Okay.
He's gained weight.
No, let's leave it. We'll go back to this thing. Yeah. 9 million?
9 pa.
9 million. 24. Is he playing the national team?
No. He hasn't played since... He's only played in the under-23. The last national team he played for is the under-23s.
Never seen the team play?
No.
Okay. Second one?
Ashley Tupre, Kaizer Chiefs.
It's official. Signed.
How
much?
Sealed, delivered. They said undisclosed. So I've been trying rumor mill. I've been looking at
your
people's. I didn't hear anything. No one wants to say.
But is it?
But I think it's like a 3-4 million signing.
How old is he?
22.
22. He scored how many goals? 9
and has 6 assists. So it's like 15 goal involvement.
Okay. Fine.
But where is he gonna play, coach? Because he's a winger. And we don't know whether they're gonna convert him
I don't know what's happening there. Where is he gonna play? What is I won't comment. I'm not sure what's happening there. We'll speak about the Nigerian Revolution later.
Yeah, I think we need to. Let's give Arthur time and then we'll recap.
There's another guy from Stellenbosch they're apparently buying. He used to be a chief development player, and he's also.
How do you feel about that?
About what?
Taking a development player that's went somewhere else
and bring him back.
That means he wasn't good enough from the very beginning.
Or the coaches didn't like him. There's many factors. You understand? So
have you watched the boy?
No, not really. I haven't really watched Stellenbosch.
Okay.
But I like what Stellenbosch is doing
in terms of using younger
people. So a team like Stellenbosch.
You know, Stellenbosch actually registered most of their MTC players for first team than any other club in the PSL.
Yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying. I like them. I like what they're doing, because you are playing people of the age that they should be playing football. There's a right environment. You're away from the big city.
Yeah.
I think it's a nice place for a young guy
to
go develop.
Yeah.
And Steve Barker is good with young kids, you know.
Yeah.
so
Clive's nephew,
who
so I
else?
think he uses Clive's analogy in football generally. Yeah.
So that's okay. Mbule.
I don't like the Zungu thing. He's an influencer coming back to South Africa.
Wait, you're jumping now. So
no, it's
Zungu,
not a signing,
is it
but
signed?
it's a rumor.
Signed.
It's a rumor that between Kosi and Sundowns, they are fighting for him.
Would you not sign him?
I wouldn't.
Why?
He's done everything he could do in South
How old
Africa.
is he?
Is it not 28? 28, 29?
No. Didn't he live here at 29?
No, bruh.
He
He left at 27 or 26.
So now, how many? It's okay. Let's use the maths.
It's
he
4
live
years
here
ago.
like 6 years
Yeah,
ago?
he's 30.
Yes,
30, 31.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. 31-year-old.
Ill-disciplined.
Okay.
Failed at Rangers. Failed at Means. He
No
did
chance.
well. He did well in Portugal. I think his last good spell was in Portugal.
No chance.
No, I wouldn't sign.
But a lot of people were saying that about Andile Charlie when he came back. So what would be the difference?
I think attitude. The attitude Zungu for me is wishy-washy.
Does it look disinterested to you?
He looks like he just wants to pay. And then
What's going to pay?
retirement.
Why would he not look for that in Europe?
Because he didn't want to play. He wants to sit on the bench and get full payment.
and have a good time.
Yeah.
He looks like a party guy.
For me, Uzungu is a professional chabupule.
So just does enough to get on.
Just does enough to get on the pitch, but at the end of the day, ufuna ukuyojiva, ufuna ukuyofeva, ufuna drive imoto ezifensi. That's it. And be popular amongst the streets. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, sorry, Zungu. But yeah.
No, but that's what you think.
It's my It's my. It's
How
not
much-
an agenda.
How much? No, it's fine. But how much? How much do you think they're gonna splash on you?
I think he's gonna get a free signing, but his pay packet is what's gonna be expensive. So similar to like when
So his wages are gonna be big.
his wages are gonna be bigger. Similar to what Rudiger did to Chelsea. He
Mm.
left to Real Madrid on a free.
So he played his contract out.
He played his contract out.
Okay.
He got to Real Madrid and he got a bigger pay packet. That's it.
So you think he'll probably be the highest paid player in the country when he comes back?
No, might be second, third, but no.
Second to who?
I have two players in mind that deserve raises.
No, wait about the raise. I'm talking about getting paid now, today, as in.
Getting paid now today if he was to be signed.
Yeah. Who's getting paid more than Zungu right now in this country?
Kama Billiard. Kama Billiard is taking Chiefs to the bank for days, dog.
No, but how much do you think he's getting paid?
I might be
He's
wrong.
never played in Europe.
I might be wrong, but I think Kama Billiard takes close to like 2 bar a year.
What?
I think so. Because last I checked, he's earning about 200 grand a month. Yeah.
No, that's little, man. For a guy who was playing in Europe. Maybe Dolly even gets paid more than that. Because you have to understand, if I'm getting paid in euros and I come
when
back.
you come back here, you must take a pay
No,
cut.
his pay cut.
Inflation.
No,
No,
wait, wait. Oh, no, okay.
Guys, get in the comments. Let us know how you feel
No,
about
wait, wait, wait. 200,000 rand, right?
Yeah.
Plus minus 15,000 euros, right? You think Dolly was getting paid?
So you telling me Dolly is the highest paid player at Chiefs?
I think so. I mean, logic tells me yes.
And then what about Kune?
Kune's one is undisclosed. Eh? Let's not go there. Those are other politics you're taking me to now. But we move on. let's see who else. Who else is on your radar?
Signing wise,
Yeah.
it's not a player, but it's a coach. I think Benny might go to Pagania. I don't care about how much he's getting paid, but I think if Benny goes to Pagania, he might discipline those boys. Because the Pirates are a player. My Pirates are a tactic.
But
and also there's a lot of involvement from technical directors, etc. Abo gift mang nabo.
But that happens in every team, man. The skill of a coach here, even overseas, let's be honest, it's how you manage those dynamics. I think Ben is a good coach, but I don't think he has the patience for that. So even if he does go to Pirates,
he won't stand for
one or 2 seasons and he'll leave.
No gift mbele,
He'll tell them when to get off, and then it becomes an issue. You know, I think for him, his personality and the teams here, I don't think there's good chemistry. It doesn't matter where he goes.
Nah, bro, let's wrap up. It's been a good convo. Let's wrap up. I don't know, like, I feel in terms of this coaching merry-go-round, it's gonna still happen in South Africa because we have a lack, and some of our guests have mentioned that there's a lack of pool in terms of young coaches being trusted. But with that said, what do you think of Richards Bay United? That's just been promoted.
That's actually, for me, that's the most exciting thing that's happened in
South African football
this whole season. To be honest,
you
know, it's the owner of Richards Bay is saying all the right things. You know, he's going to try to keep Richards Bay playing in the local stadium.
In Mhlathuze.
But I don't.
He actually applied to get a what do they call him? A permit for the stadium to meet AMA SAFA regulations.
But I think the problem is that it won't happen now.
It might take him a year or two, but I think eventually
2 years.
Yeah, that's the problem is that he might not survive this
relegation.
So because he says traveling to Durban and back to Richards Bay, which is like a 200 kilometer distance or 100, something like that. He says financially it might be strange.
And he says doesn't want to sell his status. So
no, he said he's not selling the status. He said he's not selling his coach. He said he's not selling his key players.
But is the coach still going to be the coach next season, Peter?
I think he might be an assistant coach.
Why? Is there something you know that we don't? Didn't he say he's going to keep the coach?
He said he's going to keep the coach, but after 4 or 5 games. Not because of his wanting, not because we are Funa, but because the step up, the gap. Because I feel like...
The gap of what?
The gap of quality. You must remember.
Okay, wait.
Coaching in Cled Africa or coaching in our first division versus coaching in our premier division. It's 2 different roles, dog.
What's the big difference?
The difference is there are certain coaches who can get there and adapt, and there are certain coaches who get there and get overwhelmed.
By what? What are you overwhelmed by? The cameras. Because look at the quality of football. It's not
that different. But the point I'm trying to make is that when ujwayele ukudlalela ama-draw I5 nama-win I2,
okay,
ku-PSL ama-draw I5 yodrawa nobani ngoba akuna-5 yamatlapa yofuna ukudrawa nawe.
I can name 5 clubs.
Tell me.
Super Sport, Skokoni, Amazulu, Stellenbosch.
Hey, this guy's getting controversial. Guys, cut. Come on. It was a good one. But the point is, Richards Bay United, we're looking forward to you joining the PSL.
Yeah.
Hopefully you keep everything the way it is. Mzawa, any last
No, I'm happy, but I think congratulations to Jomo Biela, the CEO, owner of Richards Bay. He got the Chairman's Award,
Rich Boys,
the recent awards. But all jokes aside, I think it's going to be an exciting PSL season next season.
Funny enough, I went to Richards Bay for my 30th birthday a few years ago. Yeah. I met those boys at the hotel I was in.
Were they at your party?
Funny enough, I always had this feeling these guys are going to make it big.
Okay.
It's just they were hungry. Something about them. They were hungry. Yeah. So I hope they keep that hunger and yeah, man. We need someone to disrupt PSL, man. Okay, Roy AM is already doing it. Thank you, Mam Kize. Thank you, Chairman, my Chairman.
No, but it's in a different way. Right?
No, I'm talking football now. I'm not talking socialite. I'm talking football. We need someone to disrupt the PSL.
I don't think they'll disrupt PSL from
No, I mean like a few big wins, like Bashai Chiefs, the Sundowns, the Pirates, and then lose all their games, whatever. Just like make the big teams.
No, they'll do that. They'll do that. Well, no one knows how they play.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think Richards Bay. I'm excited for them to come. Oh no, man! The playoffs.
Swallows,
let's touch on the playoffs quickly.
And
who do you think is coming up?
I think Swallows will stay.
You think Swallows will stay? Who do you want to come up? Who
I
do you
want
Tugs.
I haven't watched a game in Hatfield in a while, man.
Okay.
I know Sundowns plays at Loftus, but like I miss watching games at the university, JC Ciliars or JC De Villas, whatever.
Yeah.
I miss watching like Nama Varsity kids, like it's a different vibe. Yeah, like I want Tugs to come back up.
Okay.
It's like when Bidvest used to play.
Yeah.
There's that thing where university kids are there, they're wild, they don't care, they're unhinged. I miss that in our football. So I'm hoping Tugs can come up.
Okay. So you think you have a chance?
They don't.
After all of that?
Nah, they don't.
Why don't they have a chance?
Ill discipline. I mean,
of the players?
I don't know whether it's the players or the coach, but something is off there. Because, bro, you can't win your first... Wait, they won their first game.
Why would you say the coach?
They won their first game, and then Swallows won their first game, and then they drew against Swallows.
No, wait.
So, Cape Town All-Stars, Vela Sibali.
Why would you say the coach is ill-disciplined?
Something is off, bro. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but something is off.
Okay, so you think Swallows is coming back?
I think Swallows is
You think they've sorted out their money issues?
No.
But, let's not go there. We'll come back to that one. Thanks for watching, guys.
Government.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Sharp.
We'll
like, subscribe, and we'll see you season 2. Stay on the Matchup TV. Peace.